Express entry explained. So just think about a fishing pond with many fishes in it, and you have fishermen surrounding this pond trying to pick the biggest and the brightest fish in the pond. That's simply how the express entry pool works, right? But with actual people and requirements. Now, getting into the pond is different from being selected from the pond. There are requirements on both ends that one must satisfy to be selected in both cases. To get into the express entry pool, one must have skilled work experience, right? Now you're in the pool, you need to have the minimum amount of points to be selected from the pool. So one is getting into the pool, one is being selected from the pool. Simply enough, right? Someone is gonna watch this video and think that, hey, I might have enough points or skilled work experience can get into the pool. But one thing I would advise you to do is to make sure that you cross-reference whatever job you're trying to use to enter into the express entry pond or pool, and make sure you cross-reference it with the immigration website of Canada to make sure that your job that you think is a skilled job is actually a skilled job in the eyes of Canadian government. Secondly, not because you're in the pool doesn't mean you get selected from the pool. The pool is based on a point system. When you're in the pool and you're being judged on a point system, you may or may not have enough points to support to be selected, right? So since I've been living in Canada, I've seen on average the points, minimum points being between 400 and 465 on average every 2 weeks. It's 400, 460, between 400 and 465. So one may be asking, okay, how do I build my points to be selected in, as a reasonable candidate for your permanent residence? Now, having skilled work experience, being in the pond or the pool, but you only have very small amount of points. This is where international student comes into play. Once you're an international student, you get points for that. Once you get a work permit and you gather or garner Canadian work experience, skilled Canadian work experience, that too also boosts your points. So that is to say, if you're in the pool or qualified to be in the pool, but you don't have enough points to be selected, being an international student is one way to boost your points. And that will determine whether or not you need to do a 2-year program or a 1-year program. Not everyone needs to do a 2-year program. And some people, just like myself, definitely needed to do a 2-year program just because of the points that I had and the points that I required. So this is just to say, being in the pool is one thing, being selected from the pool is another thing. And